My home isn't exactly a Pinterest dream. It's more like an ongoing negotiation between cares and slightly less cares. But today I'm reclaiming one corner of it. We are given a sad little closet, the glow up it never saw coming. Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving headfirst into a makeover of that closet that's been one of those temporary storage zones that turned into a long-term disaster. Stick around because by the end of this video, that disaster zone becomes a cozy and functional storage space. And trust me, the before and after is worth it. One of the main reasons a home looks cluttered, even when it's not overflowing with stuff, is because our belongings simply don't have a proper place to live. Let's be honest, a disorganized home isn't just an aesthetic issue. It can cause mental clutter, decision fatigue, and general chaos. How many times have you looked for something and ended up rage cleaning the entire room? In my home, there are plenty of things I do use and need, but they just float around without a designated home. That lack of a system turns into clutter fast. So today's video is all about solving that by transforming one sad, underused closet into a little haven of order. So let me show you the patient. It's a narrow, built-in closet that's been used as a temporary dumping ground for years. Think wrapping paper, cat food bags, an exercise bike, empty bags, and enough mystery items to host a yard sale. Originally, this was meant to be a wardrobe by the previous homeowners, but the closet is tucked right next to the chimney, and over the years, bits of plaster from the ceiling literally started crumbling into it. It was not a place you'd want to put anything you liked. Still, it's a space, and in this little house, we need to respect space, so I decided to give it a second chance at life. At first, I thought shelves, but one wall is basically concrete, and the closet is quite narrow, so horizontal storage wasn't ideal. That's where we had an aha moment. We already have another wardrobe in the kitchen, which is a temporary solution as well, and it's wide enough for shelves. So here's what we ended up deciding. We are moving all our seasonal clothes out of the kitchen wardrobe and into this closet, the one in the room that triples as the son's playroom, office, and guest space. That way we can finally free up the kitchen wardrobe for other types of storage that actually make sense there. The idea is simple: to make both spaces work with our everyday life and not against it. So let's get our hands dirty. First things first, I emptied out the chaos, tore off the ancient peeling wallpaper, and braced myself what was hiding underneath. The walls turned out to be a wild architectural cocktail. A bit of concrete here and some wood there, and a touch of plywood for texture. And the ceiling still crumbling generously, like it thought it was part of an abandoned castle. To make things at least look smoother and seal up all the charming cracks and holes, I covered everything with fiberglass fabric. Now on big flat surfaces, this stuff is a dream. But the corners and the ceiling, that's where it will test your patience and your inner peace. We went budget-friendly and bought second-grade fiberglass fabric, which turned out to be as fragile as my willpower on a Friday. Once it gets wet with glue, it tears easily. But the good thing is you can just lay it on. It helps to strengthen the surface and hides all the little mess-ups along the way. Some of the stubborn old wallpaper decided to puff up under the glue, so I had to remove it and reapply. But finally, the closet was fully covered and ready for paint. After 3 solid coats, which I totally expected, it actually started to look almost cozy. We decided to keep the shelf that was here before for box storage. I painted the boards white for a clean look. My husband had a clever idea for the hanging rail. Instead of drilling into concrete, he attached it to pre-nailed wooden rails. We skipped the adjustable metal rails or closet rod in favor of a heavy-duty solution, because this space will hold bulky winter coats according to our plans, and we don't want any closet avalanches. For the final touches, I gave the closet doors and trim a few fresh coats of paint, because if we are going for a transformation, it might as well look finished. Then came the lighting. We added soft touch, battery-powered LED lights with a warm glow, because yes, cozy absolutely matters. Okay, moment of truth. Behold, a tiny, humble closet now transformed into a snug and functional storage space that finally knows its purpose. Every time I open this closet now, I feel a weird sense of peace, like I just walked into a tiny, well-behaved universe. Honestly, I kinda want to crawl inside, curl up in the corner, and shut the door behind me. Instant introvert recharge station? Possibly. Now it's home to our seasonal clothes. The top shelf can be used for scarves, hats, or gift wrapping supplies, and the bottom for seasonal shoes and my yoga mat, which is perfect because I work out in this room. Having an organized closet doesn't just create storage space for things that didn't have a place before. It saves time and brain space as well. No more digging through a mess to find your other glove or a place to stash a yoga mat. It brings a little calm into the everyday chaos. Please tell me in the comments below what's the most random or frustrating thing that's taking up space in your closet or your home in general right now. Maybe it's time for your own little makeover. And if you enjoyed this makeover, don't forget to like or subscribe in order not to miss the next video where I'm going to tackle our kitchen wardrobe. Spoiler, this will be the storage space for all the remaining odd things that still don't have a proper home. Thank you so much for watching and happy uncluttering!